What is going on, Disney Infiniteers? Welcome to this second video today, and today we're going to talk about the Toybox Takeover. Now, this is something I'm personally very excited about. I mean, everything that 3.0 is showing us, I'm very excited about, but I really did like one thing from 2.0, and that was the Guardians of the Galaxy's Escape from the Kiln, which was a basic tower defense and dungeon crawler style games in its own right. The one thing that the team talked about was how these weren't truly balanced and these could have been created in the toy box itself. So what they did was they wanted to create this game type that would basically allow you to not be able to recreate it in the toy box itself, but its own standalone project. And the one thing that was very interesting to me is that they looked at other dungeon type crawler games like Diablo and Torchlight, and they looked at how those games were balanced. You see, back in 2.0 on Attack of the Kiln, you could absolutely be overpowered and it would be very overwhelming very quick. Unless you had the lightsaber, in which you had to collect the whole entire 1.0 collection, you really couldn't match, even at level 20 with some of the characters, on what the game was throwing at you. It could become very overwhelming very fast. So what is this? Well, in the article that Game Informer released, it goes on to describe it. Quote, "The premise of Toybox Takeover, and the source of the name Villain Takeover, is that the Incredible Syndrome gets his hand on the Infinity Wand, the tool that players use to create their own worlds. Syndrome starts pulling together all sorts of worlds and iconic villains that span Infinity's myriad franchises, including Star Wars, Pixar, and modern and classic Disney." And I think that's very exciting because what they really wanted to do is create a quote, structured gameplay in an environment where a number of different franchises can be represented. When it comes to the structured gameplay, normally Avalanche has to stick to play sets, which are franchise specific, but here they can go crazy and build a world where Mickey Mouse can try to escape the trash compactor from the original Star Wars film, or Elsa from Frozen can explore Syndrome's volcano with missions, objectives, and curated action. The really cool thing about this is that we're going to be able to mix and match whatever we've purchased before in terms of the toys, and we're going to have our own standalone game that's balanced in the likes of Diablo and Torchlight. What do you guys think about this? I really liked Attack on the Kiln, but there was definitely room for improvement, and like everything else we've seen with Disney Infinity 3.0, it sounds like the developers are absolutely knocking it out of the park. This should be a nice distraction from the toy sets, which are personally my favorite, and now we have our own standalone game along with the racing that are coming to Disney Infinity 3.0. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Please subscribe and spread the word to your friends. I will see you guys next video.